عام 2021 توقع الحكومة الإسرائيلية عقداً بقيمة $200 مليار مع غوغل وأمازون. اسم المشروع نمبوس. هو أكثر من مجرد مركز بيانات، هو اندماج الدولة والخوارزمية. الدولة توفر الاستراتيجية وشركات التكنولوجيا توفر الأسلحة. مشروع نمبوس يمنح الجيش الإسرائيلي إمكانية الوصول المباشر إلى أدوات غوغل الأكثر تقدماً. تقنيات للتعرف على الوجوه وتتبع الأشياء وحتى تحليل المشاعر. هذه هي مجموعة الأدوات لاحتلال مدعوم بالذكاء الصناعي.
This company is not what it says that it is. Every time I would see a new company, like, something pop up about like, this is how this company is like, intertwined with Zionism and with like the project of Israel. And I was very relieved that I wasn't seeing Google as much there. And then I remember like having learned about Project Nimbus during a mass call and instantly recognizing that my life was going to change a lot because it meant that I had to do something. It was my responsibility to do so. I couldn't keep my work life and my personal life separate anymore.
زيلدا مونتيس، مهندسة برمجيات في يوتيوب المملوكة لشركة غوغل، فصلت بعد مشاركتها في احتجاجات داخل الشركة ضد المشروع. لم تصمت لأن الصمت يعني لها المشاركة في الجريمة.
There wasn't much of an impact on me specifically in terms of like getting like emails or phone calls or anything. But internally at Google, it meant that everyone knew me now. Everyone knew Zelda. At that time I had purple hair. Zelda with the purple hair, who is this like anti-Semitic monster at work that, we need to watch out for and we need to like file mass complaints against. So I started having a lot of complaints filed against me, and I knew that because they were discussing on public channels that they were doing this against me. I do a sit-in and I get fired the next day, but people are allowed to be harassing me in mass and encouraging people to harass me in mass. There was a Jewish Googlers in New York City chat. They call themselves the Juglers, very Zionist space, and so it's actually very isolating for anti-Zionist Jews to be in that space because they reinforce a lot of Zionism as being inextricably tied to Judaism. So they made a statement called anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism, for example. Why saying drop Project Nimbus is anti-Semitic? These are the kinds of documents that they would produce as like an employee resource group that defined their stance on this, which isolated a lot of anti-Zionist Jews, or even people who were Jewish but not Zionists. Like, they don't even have to be anti-Zionist, but they were very uncomfortable if you ever expressed like concern for the kinds of narratives that were being said. You would get like very effectively shunned from these spaces. I know that I'm not anti-Semitic. I know because I also read a lot and I spend a lot of time like recognizing that this is one of the Zionist approaches to shutting down conversations about Zionism, right? But for people who do not have as much of a background on Zionism, on Palestine, it's very scary to be accused of anti-Semitism. Nobody wants to be accused of anti-Semitism. And so I think even just the fact that that accusation can so easily be applied to people made it where they were like, I don't even want to talk about this because I don't want anyone to think that I might be anti-Semitic.
International working class solidarity, free Palestine.
Oh. I was scared for my physical safety because if I could see people justifying the mass killing and ethnic cleansing of Palestinians, like, I was really scared that you would justify violence against me as well. I wasn't scared about necessarily losing my job. A job is a job, like for me, I was scared of not having the opportunity to talk to workers anymore if I was being targeted more and more. It's bigger than just me, right? Like my specific physical safety that I was concerned about in the face of what Palestinians are facing every single day felt like also like a really silly thing to worry about.